Tomorrow is Shiloh. Try and attend Shiloh tomorrow. Try and attend Shiloh tomorrow. Like in 2025, for the sake of those depending on you, don't disappoint them. Take your prayer life very serious. Let me tell you, right? Do you know spirituality is not something you see with your eyes? If you're not spiritually strong, people will deal with you. Yes, you that is watching me, I want your spiritual life to be very strong, that people will be enchanting rubbish and it will be bouncing back to them. Yes, you are the one that is seeing people's talk as empty threats. You are the one that is seeing it like that. The people that are saying it, they know that what they are saying will eventually work, because you are not spiritually strong. It's not their fault, because they have tested you, they have tried you, they have summoned your spirit so many times and you answered them. Yes, so come to Shiloh tomorrow and settle it once and for all. You see all this pre, all this thinking, all these things you feel like God is not being faithful to you. Come to Shiloh tomorrow and settle it once and for all. Let me tell you, you see money, you can still have money. Still yet, those people will still, they know how to manipulate your money against you if you are not careful. Go and ask billionaires that have money currently now, but they are crying. What is making them to cry? So I'm not here to talk about that side, but please attend to Shiloh tomorrow. If you are coming, come with your expectations, the things you want God to do for you, like the things you want God to do for you that no man can give you. That's the kind of expectations you need to tell God tomorrow. Yes, let me tell you, right? People will wake up and say something, you think it is empty talk. You will think that word is just common, it won't do anything. Don't you know that you're supposed to have a strong spiritual life, that whatever anybody says against you, it will come back to them immediately? Yes, but if you don't have the power, it won't come back to them. Yes, if you don't have the power, it won't come back to them. So come to Shiloh and learn how to fight spiritual battles. Yes, you can't just be talking with your mouth. Like, you can't just be fighting spiritual battles with your mouth. You can't. So come to Shiloh tomorrow and settle this ignorance once and for all. And as you are writing those things, take your time, write it, meditate over it. If it's wisdom you need, God will give it to you. One thing about human being, people always think wisdom is something they will have to use their mouth to say, I am wise, I am sensitive. No. Creative ideas is God that gives those ones. Wisdom that generates wealth, it is God that gives those ones. Not your abakamumbo. Mba. Wisdom that makes you stand out, it is God that gives that wisdom, not your wiseness. So come to Shiloh tomorrow. Come to Shiloh tomorrow. Write your expectations. You see, your expectations should be those ones that God alone will give you. If it's wisdom you want, if it's, in fact, anything that is bothering you, write it down and give it to God. Stop telling people. Tell God, tomorrow, Shiloh, you will thank me specially for advising you like this. Because spirituality, don't let internet, what you are seeing, to deceive you. No word, every word is like a seed. And the moment they say it, you are the one that is thinking is empty talk, because you heard the voice. There are spirits that are backing up every word anybody is saying, whether good or bad. So imagine people are telling you bad word and you say it's a common thing. Come to Shiloh tomorrow and settle all these things. Come to Shiloh tomorrow, return every negative word people have spoken to you, return it back to them. Society wants you to be stagnant if you're not careful. Society wants you to remain in one spot. So how will you wake up and say no, this is not how I should live my life? How will you wake up and say that? You can't just say it because you feel you have skill. No, you can't just say it because you feel you have certificates. No. Patterns. How do you fight family patterns? How do you wake up and say over my life? Like, how do you wake up and say no, that you won't experience what others are experiencing? How do you wake up and say I deserve the best? Come to Shiloh tomorrow. You will know all these things. You will know all these things. Yes, that's it. Because if you're not careful, people will tell you this phone is red. Why is it orange? Because you are not seeing the main red they are seeing. You are seeing this physical one. That is it. Be very careful. Don't joke with your spiritual life. Anybody that knows me very well know that I don't joke with my spiritual life. There are some threats you can't even mention around me. Thinking about me alone for evil, you know the answer. So how do you come up with that kind of power? Like that kind of power, it is God that gives that. So come to Shiloh tomorrow. Let us settle all this rubbish. Let it be clear once and for all. Like, come to Shiloh tomorrow so that when somebody is looking at your life, they'll be like, how did you get here? Like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, people will be looking at you, they'll be like, but there is something you are not explaining to us. That is the kind of power you have to operate in 2025. So come to Shiloh tomorrow. Don't let internet motivational speakers to make you feel like you are not supposed to know God. Don't. Those people, they have their backup speaking for them. You that nobody is speaking for you, you want to fold your hands and listen to people that have backup. Be very careful. Yes, you that is a firstborn, you that is the first in your family, don't fold your hands. Let me tell you, so many of your failed aunties want you to be like them. So many of your failed uncles don't want you to do what they have not done. So how do you stand and make it in the midst of such people? That is what you have to come to Shiloh for. Yes. All this, you will see a first daughter. First daughter is trying to behave like a last born. It is not normal. If you are the head, be the head. If you are the head, be the head. Don't give your crown out. No. Be strong, be mighty, be powerful. Because God is powerful. Don't let Satan to deceive you. Internet is good, but please go for knowledge. Listen to useful information. Yes, so I expect to see you in Shiloh tomorrow. Because me and my family will serve the Lord. Yes. So follow me on my Facebook, follow me on my YouTube. Yeah, I'm not on Twitter. I'm not active on Twitter. So follow me and let's get down. Let's get down. If you come to Shiloh tomorrow, you find out that all those is waste of time. Please come to Shiloh tomorrow. Yes. I want to go and do something important. I want to go and come